You would even fight him today? You win your fight. If he said, hey, Manny, I want to fight, you gonna fight?
Even here.
Oh, my goodness.
I know they're going back and forth.
I don't know.
Getting a fighter ready for a Pacquiao is very complicated because he's so tense that he beats you mentally before he beats you physically.
Manny Pacquiao has stated he is prepared to fight Floyd Mayweather and is confident he can win. He has proven he remains physically fit and mentally ready for a genuine match, not an exhibition. Pacquiao also reflected on their initial fight, noting he studied it in slow motion and analyzed every punch. He feels he fought genuinely that night and believes he was the victor. Discussions about a possible rematch between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao are attracting renewed interest. However, Floyd is also receiving attention because of increasing tensions with Roy Jones Jr.
The version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today.
If he comes out, then go sign the contract and we'll fight. Let's fight again if he wants. I'm active now. I don't pick my opponent. I don't, I fight them all.
Mike Tyson has given his frank views, stating Floyd will only fight for a major payday. He clarified a match with Manny is unlikely because Floyd dodges any real challenge. Tyson believes Floyd no longer pursues legendary status. He simply seeks the easiest bouts that offer the largest financial reward.
And why? And would people want to see that fight now?
Well, listen, people are all going to hate on Floyd, so they will want to see the fight. They want to see Floyd get beat. But are they going to fight?
I know they're going back and forth.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they would matter. If he wants to make some money, Floyd want to make some money. If he wants to make some money, he could fight
your guy Jake Paul.
Manny Pacquiao was direct about Floyd Mayweather's rank among his hardest opponents. He revealed Floyd is not in his top 5 list. Manny explained the cause is straightforward. Floyd just retreated the whole match, evading actual combat. He defined Mayweather's method as protective and uninteresting, missing the thrill that boxing supporters expect from a true battle. Manny, famous for his attacking constant style, respects fighters who accept danger and generate engagement. For him, Floyd's careful strategy rendered their fight tedious and not deserving of historic recognition.
Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, Margarito.
Why no Floyd Mayweather? Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight. How is that? I mean, I feel sorry to the fans because the fight is boring. The fight is boring. Like, that's not the fans expecting to us. I mean, as a fighter, if I'm a fan, of course I want to see a good fight, like changing fight, not a passion show.
Recently,
Floyd Mayweather stirred the situation by openly mocking Manny Pacquiao. He was observed viewing Manny's old knockout defeat and seemed to relish it, which supporters interpreted as a clear provocation. This action by Floyd was viewed as a classic psychological tactic, a strategy he is famous for. Although it may have looked lighthearted outwardly, it obviously conveyed a meaning of disregard. The mockery not only agitated followers on the internet but also recalled the ongoing strain between these two boxing legends. Floyd's behavior suggested he still likes holding Manny in the public eye for negative purposes.
Every night Sal would call me. We would chat and he would read me the Bible. Sal's main concern always was whether he was going to go to heaven or not. He said,
Manny Pacquiao has firmly said a rematch with Floyd Mayweather must be an official bout, not an exhibition. He clarified he has no interest in the playful sparring Floyd has recently pursued for show. Manny desires a significant match, one that holds proper status and true competitive weight. For him, boxing is not a performance. It is an athletic pursuit, a matter of heritage and a duty to supporters. He feels a second fight between them should be an earnest competition with legitimate stakes, not merely another profit-focused display.
The time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2, was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight.
In contrast, Floyd Mayweather appears to have left serious boxing behind. Since his retirement, he has concentrated on exhibition bouts facing influencers and lesser-known figures for huge earnings. From Floyd's viewpoint, he has already achieved everything. He keeps his perfect record, has earned vast wealth, and feels there is nothing left to demonstrate. Therefore, a second fight with Pacquiao does not attract him unless the terms strongly benefit him both monetarily and physically. His disinterest in accepting challenges and confronting genuine competition makes it hard to imagine a real rematch ever taking place.
Fought for a belt at 46 years old. He's also been calling out Floyd Mayweather to another fight. Floyd hasn't actually fought since 2017, and that was against Conor McGregor. The closest he's done is exhibition fights for easy money. Floyd has so much money.
Roy Jones Jr. offered a strong view on the contrast between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Roy said the core of boxing, particularly for an older fighter, is mobility, footwork, and dedication. He commended Manny for keeping all these qualities and training still like a genuine competitor. Roy stated that while Floyd only comes back to fight for money, Manny returns from passion for boxing and desire for titles. He emphasized that Manny still pursues championships and historical standing. Meanwhile, Floyd is concentrated only on risk-free bouts with certain financial rewards.
When it's the ring champs and we're sitting down with our guy, your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, Mr. Roy Jones.
What's happening, my brother? How y'all doing?
Good, man. A lot to talk about, a lot going on in the sport. I want to get right into the Pacman, right? The legend, the Hall of Famer now. You share that title with him. 46 years old. If anybody can be this age and upset, you know, a guy like Barrios, a younger guy, is it Manny? Could it be Manny?
It's definitely Manny, and the reason being is because Manny is never stationary. Manny is always on the move. You understand me? What has happened in boxing is a lot of people have lost the art of footwork. You understand me? Not many people have footwork. So if you see a guy go out and box like you'll never see in today's time too often, a guy go out and box like Sugar Ray Leonard boxed Marvin Hagler.
Right.
He moved around, he fought when it was time, he moved when it was time. He understood how to use the whole ring to get a victory. Now guys don't do that. Pacman, fortunately, is one of those guys who knows how to use the ring. So he don't stand in just one place and fight. With that being said, if his legs can hold up for 12 rounds, he's the guy to do it.
So I'm glad you said that, because I understand William Skull, when he fought Canelo, that was bad. That was too much moving.
That's too much moving.
Now, that was bad. It was worse than when it was Lara and Canelo. That was just horrible. But now that people are saying this no running thing, no other fighter be running. No fighters not running, they're moving. So how do you feel about when people call that running?
Some fighters run.
No, Skull
He's
was
not the only runner.
Skull was bad. Not like that, bro.
So
that was horrible.
So the way I feel about that is like this. Even though you run, at some point you gotta make a stand. You can't run from me all night and say you beat me. You understand where I'm coming from? So it's like, there's running, but like even...
Following Manny's latest bout against Mario Barrios, fans and experts are full of wonder about his future plans. Despite the match concluding as a draw, Manny's showing created excitement for his possible next rival. Numerous people think he still possesses more to give and can challenge younger fighters. The current issue revolves around if he will pursue another championship, aim for a famous figure like Floyd, or face an emerging star to secure his return. The boxing community is keenly anticipating an official update about Manny's next career move.
For some spicy boxing tea, Manny Pacquiao just dropped his list of top opponents, and guess who's missing? Floyd Mayweather. Pacman's reason? Fans don't pay for a fashion show, they want action. Ouch. He called their 2015 fight a boring 12-round run. Manny's keeping it real, saying, fans deserve excitement, not just defensive skills. But here's the twist. There's talk of a rematch. First, Pacquiao's got to prove he's still got it against Mario Barrios next month. He's promising speed and fireworks. Will Pacman deliver? Or will Mayweather clap back? The boxing world is...
Sports analyst Max Kellerman offered high praise for Manny Pacquiao, stressing the unique scale of his accomplishments. Manny stands as the sole boxer ever to win championships across 8 separate weight classes, a record most analysts feel will remain unmatched. Max contended that beginning from a very low weight and ascending to conquer elite foes in heavier categories is what makes Manny genuinely exceptional. In his opinion, these achievements place Pacquiao in a superior tier to Floyd Mayweather, whose record, though notable, does not equal the depth of historic importance that Manny has secured.
Saying Manny Pacquiao is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you. Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship. So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before, ever. A lot of great flyweights. No one ever did that. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, I really don't have a horse in the race. I always thought Mayweather was going to beat Pacquiao. I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat him.
Before facing Barrios, there was rising talk that Manny would seek Floyd Mayweather for a major second fight, particularly if he could reclaim a championship. Yet after the draw, the story changed. Presently, the attention is on Manny's next selection, and one name being discussed is Rolly Romero. While nothing is official, supporters are starting to consider the chance of Manny fighting a younger contender who might provide both a test and excitement. Until a formal statement is issued, guesses will persist about which direction Manny will choose to take next.
I think Romero, who is less of a boxer than this guy that Manny just fought, would be ideal for Manny, and I give Manny...
Legendary promoter Bob Arum also commented on the Rolly Romero possibility. He noted that Rolly is not equal to Mario Barrios regarding technical skill or experience. Arum believes if this bout occurs, Manny will have a strong opportunity for a clear victory. He views Rolly as a less complex foe, someone possibly unprepared for Pacquiao's ability and intensity. The promoter provided great insight into what makes Pacquiao such a formidable opponent. He described Manny as a very technical boxer who mentally dismantles his opponents before overpowering them physically.
He's more of a basic fighter than Pacquiao. I mean, Inoue is just a right there fighter. He's in front of you. And Pacquiao, you know what the difference between him and Pacquiao is? It's a lot. Because getting a fighter ready for a Pacquiao is very complicated. Because Pacquiao he's so tense that he beats you mentally before he beats you physically. And Inoue don't. Inoue is right there. He comes to fight. Pacquiao was a fighter that drains you because you don't know when he's gonna come in and when he's not. I remember when he fought Bradley in the 3rd round, second fight or first fight, he was tired. And I told him it's not the physical, it's the mental, because Pacquiao is always keeping you on your toes, you know? And that's the difference. Pacquiao was very elusive, and he drained you mentally before he beat you physically.
And Joel, last one for me, man. You played a big role when Bivol upset Canelo. You helped out in that camp.
You know what? When he came to me, I had already trained the Turkish guy, Abdi Yildirim, for him. I know Canelo. I'm Mexican. You know, I was in my career. You know, growing up as a Mexican fighter, I know the goods and bads of a Mexican fighter, and I know Canelo, and I knew Canelo's weaknesses and how you can frustrate him. You frustrate Canelo, you beat him. You frustrate him first. When they came to me and said, "Okay, we're gonna train Canelo, train Bivol, and we want you to be part of the team. Let's go part of the plan. What does he need?" And we started putting things together in the gym. You know, we started working on it. And one of the main keys was keep jabbing him, keep jabbing him, keep jabbing him. Don't stop jabbing. That's what Canelo always tries to hit you in the arm to wear you down. And if you watch the fight, I had a bag of ice all the time on his arm through the whole fight. In the second round, I know facial expressions. When Canelo was trying to get in it and he couldn't get in his stride and coming back, and he started making different, I said, you know what, he's frustrated. Keep jabbing him. Keep him away. There was a point where they wanted to send.
According to him, Manny uses ring intelligence, timing, and movement to frustrate foes, gradually depleting their energy and confidence. When physical exhaustion starts, his opponents are already mentally beaten. This approach has let Manny defeat much younger and stronger fighters, showing his success relies not just on speed or power but also pure fight IQ. Reports from various sources indicate Manny Pacquiao is likely to fight again in November or December this year. Insiders say Manny is feeling much better physically and remains active in training. With his health and energy restored, he is preparing for one more major bout. Whether for a championship, a legacy match, or a final show, fans are eager to see this next phase. What is certain is that Manny is not finished and he intends to exit on his own conditions.
Will get better now that he's, doing he said that he's going to come back, that he's eyeing maybe October, November this year to come back again in another fight. He's more consistent. I know when you're older, it's like the old saying, like, you got to use it so you don't lose it, He did seem off balance at times when he was throwing his punches. Was something that, like, hey, Manny usually isn't as off balance as he was. From a pure trainer's perspective, Abel, what did you see there that made you think, like, oh, he doesn't look like the same Manny from 4 years ago, from 8 years ago?
It was like in the past when he was in his, I'm not gonna say his prime, but he was in his better state. It was like maybe he just came into camp. That's the Manny that I saw. Maybe he just came into camp. It's the first week in camp. It's the first sparring session, and that's what he looked like in the fight. I'm sure as camp goes on, second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth week, Freddie's gonna get him sharper. Freddie's gonna get him faster. Freddie's gonna do all the things that are necessary to get him pinpoint sharp. This time it was like he just came into camp. That's what the fight looked like to me. And it's not only Manny, it's every fighter. It's all my fighters. It's all, I'm sure, Freddie's fighters. It's everybody's fighters. When they first come to camp, that's why they're in camp for 6, 7, 8 weeks, because it gets better and better and better, and hopefully you peak at the right time. So this looked like maybe the second week in camp.
He had 2 months, but yeah, he had not had a serious camp.
6 years.
Yeah.
2 months is not enough for 6 years of really.
Oh, 4 years.
Or 4 years being away from Freddie. Yeah, he can do that things at home, but it's not the rigors that Freddie's gonna put you through in the gym.
It just amazes me that he still wants to do this at 46. You'd think like he's had like 70 fights. Like you would think like, hey, you know what? I'm almost, 50 years old, 4 years away, even though that's still a long time.
All right, everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Ring Headquaterzz and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.